All right, before we start tonight's meeting, I just want to make a brief statement. The town of Plattsburgh is starting a new tradition, and for the first time, a group or individual is being invited to the town council to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and from time to time, we may invite individuals to even possibly sing the national anthem. The idea behind this is to express pride in our country and also our local community. Our first group joining us tonight is the Bear Den, which is made up of boys in 2nd and 3rd grade. Den 5 is part of Pact 8046. The boys work on requirements to earn advancement to the next level of their scouting program with the help of their pack and den leader Belinda Bruce and assistant den leader Rob Karen. Activities such as camping and community service. At this time, I'd like to invite our first group to come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for joining us.
So that's the first group.
That's the first group.
Okay.
So we know that it's also school night, and if you need to head on out, but we do appreciate it, and we hope that from time to time that we may see you at some of our other programs. Can the council just give these fine individuals a round of applause? So, and I do believe this might be the part of a process to maybe earn you a future badge as well. So thank you very much. Have a lovely evening. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're going to jump right into this. By way of my phone, we're going to call the meeting to order at 7:02. Roll call.
Mike Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Here.
Mark Mannix.
Yes, here.
Barb Hebert.
Present.
James Coffey.
Here.
Rick Collins.
Fantastic. Resolution 1647, approval of the minutes of the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of January 19, 2016 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Ms. Wood. Is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. Is there any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Mark Mannix.
Yes.
Barb Hebert.
Yes.
Mike Cashman.
Yes, carries. Resolution 1648, abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audit claims number 2A-16, 47 to 13, 132, for $1,624,432.66. Abstract A2-16, 35 to 56, prepays in the amount of $1,348,828.80. And 2015, numbers 2561 to 2582 for $155,974.40. Be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisor is hereby authorized to pay said abstract.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, Wood. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, moving forward to roll call.
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Mark Mannix.
Yes.
Barb Hebert.
Yes.
Mike Cashman.
Yes. Resolution 1649, request to advertise for a new tandem axle plow chassis for highway department.
Request, whereas James Wood Highway Superintendent has met with the Highway Committee to discuss his request to solicit for bids of a tandem axle plow chassis. And whereas the Highway Committee has reviewed the department's needs and the proposed specification, and it is their recommendation that the request be approved. And therefore be resolved that the town clerk is hereby authorized and directed to have an advertisement published in the Press Republican for sealed bids with a non-conclusive bid form entitled Tandem Axle Plow Chassis, returnable on or before February 19, 2016 at 2 p.m. Prevailing time at the Town Hall Office Complex, 151 Baker Road, 12901. At which time the town clerk will publicly open the bid And it be further resolved, specification forms for this contract may be obtained from the town clerk's office during regular business hours. And it be further resolved, the town board reserves the right to reject any and all bids offered. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and to the highway superintendent.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Mannix, is there a second?
Second.
Wood. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Mannix, Barb Heber,
Yes.
Mike Kastner.
Yes, carries. Resolution 1650, request to advertise for new plow equipment and dump body for the highway department.
Whereas James Wood, Highway Superintendent, has met with the Highway Committee to discuss his request to solicit for bids for dump body and plow equipment. Whereas the Highway Committee has reviewed the department's need and the proposed specification, and the recommendation is the request be approved. Therefore, be resolved that the town clerk is hereby authorized and directed to have an advertisement published in the Press Republican for sealed bids with non-conclusive bid form entitled Dump Body and Plow Equipment, returnable on or before February 19, 2016 at 2 p.m. prevailing time at the Town Hall Office Complex, 151 Baker Road, Plattsburgh, New York, 12901, at which time the town clerk will publicly open said bids. And it be further resolved, specification forms for this contract may be obtained from the town clerk's office during regular business hours. And it be further resolved, the town board reserve the right to reject any and all bids offered. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and highway superintendent.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, is there a second?
Second.
Wood. Is there any discussion? Seeing no discussion, roll call.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Mannix,
Yes.
Barb Heber,
Yes.
Mike Kastner.
Yes, carries. Resolution 1651, authorize highway supervisor to enter a shared service agreement between New York State Department of Transportation and the Department, and the town of Plattsburgh.
Whereas the attached agreement between the people of New York State, herein referred to as the state, or New York State DOT, and the town of Plattsburgh, referred to as the municipality, we wish to have the power and authority to contract for the purposes of renting, leasing, exchanging, borrowing, or maintaining of machinery and equipment with or without operatives with other local government entities. And whereas it is the intent of the town of Plattsburgh Town Board to give the highway superintendent the authority to enter into this agreement with the persons serving in similar capacities without the necessity of obtaining approval of the town board prior to making individual agreements and arrangements. Whereas it is hereby determined that it is in the best interest of the town of Plattsburgh to be a party of such shared service agreement, thereby saving the taxpayers money. Now therefore be resolved that the Chief Executive Officer of the Town of Plattsburgh is hereby authorized to sign on behalf of the Town of Plattsburgh a shared service agreement with New York State Department of Transportation upon the town attorney approval. And said contract is to be further resolved that the resolution become effective immediately. A copy of this resolution and final executed agreement be given to the finance manager, highway superintendent, for placement in this policy handbook, and the town clerk execute the agreement with New York State Department of Transportation.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Mannix, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Mannix,
Yes.
Barb Heber,
Yes.
Mike Kastner.
Yes, carries. Resolution 1652, municipal property and liability insurance renewal.
Whereas it is necessary for the town of Plattsburgh to provide risk management services and municipal property and liability insurance. Therefore be resolved, the supervisor is authorized to renew its agreement with the Cool Insuring Agency Incorporated, principal location P.O. Box 2153, Glens Falls, New York 12801. To provide risk management services and insurance broker for the town of Plattsburgh, provide municipal insurance coverage. And it be further resolved that after careful review of the town's needs and market options, the town board wishes to renew the property and liability insurance for a period of January 10th, 2016 to January 10, 2017, shall be provided by NYMAR reciprocal endorsements as warranted during said period. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager, the supervisor, be authorized to sign all related documents with NYMAR and Cool Insuring.
Is there a motion? Wood. Is there a second?
Second.
Mannix. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Mannix,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Michael Cash.
Yes, carries. That's it. Is there a motion to end the meeting?
I'll make a motion.
Mannix. Is there a second?
Seconded.
And we will end this meeting at 7:11. Thanks, folks. Drive safe.
It's like a store.
Um,
7-Eleven.
Roll call.
We can't.
Oh, okay. Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Mannix,
Yes.
Barbara Hebert,
Yes.
Mike Cash.
Yes. Thank you.